So the things I'm afraid of, I'm like super outdoorsy, right? But I'm still kind of new at this, like 5 years in, and I'm terrified of bears and snakes. Second, yeah, and sharks. Sharks and bears, same level fear. And I just saw my very first bear. Oh my God, so my hike's over. I'm like, retreat, 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 fuck. I'm like shaking. Dude, I heard it because it's super quiet and there's no people on this trail. So I was like, okay, quiet. Like, you gotta be on your look, you know? And I had my bear bell going, and I was like, okay, you got bear mace. You're ready if you see a bear. I gotta keep walking. Anyway, like, oh my gosh. So, I mean, look at this place. It's like fucking beautiful, but there's nobody out here, right? And I got my camera on the other side, so I'm not normally used to looking at it on that side, so it feels weird. But anyway, so I heard the crack. I've been kind of nervous, and I was telling myself, stop saying bear in your head, like, because I kept thinking, I don't want to see a bear. I don't want to see a bear. And I was like, all the universe is hearing is, I want to see a bear. I want to see a bear. And that's exactly what happened. Oh my God. So anyway, I was just talking about that. But this bear, I wish I could have videoed it, but I was not very far away from it. Like, I mean, like from here to that tree, it came out of nowhere. There's like no like area, you know, like around. You're just like on a trail, and down there is just like, you know, like a drop off in wilderness. And so anyway, the bear came up out of there, and I heard it go crack with the branch, and I stopped. When I heard that, I stopped, and then I saw his little head. He was like a medium-sized bear. He looked like he could have been a cub. Anyway, he like stuck his head out onto the trail, like looked at me, and I just stopped and I stared at him, and I was like, in my head, bear mace, bear mace, bear mace. And then I got my bear mace out, and I started to back up really slow. And when I did that, he stepped out onto the fucking trail. And so I stopped again, and I was like, don't not make eye contact. I was trying to remember everything that we had just talked about, because I'm always so confused. So anyway, he came out onto the freaking trail. And I had just peed just a little while ago. I had just peed. I probably would have peed myself if I hadn't stopped to pee. I was like, oh my God. And then I just started backing up. So, but like this trail is like super narrow, really, you know, and like seriously, if I tripped, or I'd probably go falling down, and and then I broke the cardinal rule. I forgot to tell somebody where I was going and when I expected to be back. Bad hiker rules that I broke, and so I had to just tape that right now, because I was totally afraid of seeing a bear, and I just saw my first bear out in the woods. And yeah, Kristina's on hiking today. So anyway, cross that off my list of things that have happened. Kristina has now seen a bear in real life, like outside of a car. Okay, question. So this bear thing's really got me thinking. I never really thought about it. Like, I've always not wanted to see a bear when I was backpacking, you know, but I don't know that I've backpacked any place really where there's bears. I'm usually car camping, like not car camping, but like camping at a campground. Sorry, it's just like a sea of cars, and I can't help it. I can't stop looking. Okay, so I'm thinking, what do you do if you're backpacking and a bear comes out onto your trail like that? Like, I was thinking the bear, okay, I want to say, first of all, everybody's lying, because they said they're not interested in you. The bear doesn't want anything to do with you. The bear just gonna turn around and go away. That's not what happened. That's exactly not what happened. That bear came up out of the woods because it heard my bear bell, and then poked its head out onto the trail and looked at me. And when I took a step back, you know, you heard the story. Then it came out onto the trail and stared at me. And I was like, okay. When it took another step towards me, I was like, that's enough. I'm done hiking. I'm not letting that thing decide to walk up to me. No, I'm not. I don't want the bear any closer to me. So what was I supposed to wait? Just stand there and wait? No. No. What do you do if you're backpacking? You're like on a trail going, like you can't turn around like I just did. I don't know. Please tell me. I mean, he wasn't a very big bear, but still, a bear is a bear is a bear, right? Ugh, I don't want to have anything to do with one. So, if you have some bear advice, because I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the first bear I see out in the woods, and I can't just end my hike every time I see a fucking bear, can I? I mean, should I? I mean, I'm okay with that, I guess. I don't know, I'm kind of bummed. So I'm thinking about going to a different hiking trail that's a little bit more popular. I don't know. If you like my video, like it. And if you don't, I guess dislike it. I'm sorry. And then subscribe for more if you want more distracted stories. Anyway, I was just like, I need to post that.